According to the documents, he knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgeries. Emmanuel denied the allegations via a statement through his lawyer, telling Daily Mail that his client, quote, denies each and every allegation and that the lawsuit is a blanket scatter.
Sunny Hostin's life has taken a shocking and dramatic turn, with whispers and rumors about her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, growing more intense. Once a well-regarded orthopedic surgeon with a stellar career, Dr. Hostin is now entangled in one of the most significant insurance fraud scandals New York has ever seen. The gossip surrounding his case is jaw-dropping, as some reports suggest that Dr. Hostin may have quietly struck a deal with the FBI in exchange for leniency, implicating others, including his wife, in the process. Could Sunny's carefully curated world be on the brink of collapse? Let's dive into the details and examine what is really going on.
Totally different perspective on this. I don't really know what happened with this. The facts will come out. What I have a problem with is the core of who this woman is. Unlike you, I don't watch The View, bro. All I do is see clips. I know
It's just like twice a day.
Here's all I hear from her. America's violent, America's racist, America's bad. Okay.
Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, a respected medical professional, is now at the center of a massive legal battle involving serious accusations of fraudulent billing practices and the receipt of illegal kickbacks. These claims have rocked his once promising career and potentially jeopardize his family's financial future. The case, based on the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations (RICO Act), a statute typically associated with dismantling organized crime, accuses Dr. Hostin of participating in schemes that could amount to hundreds of millions of dollars in damages. His name is front and center in these shocking allegations, and the damage to his reputation is immense. What makes the case even more dramatic is the speculation that Dr. Hostin may have begun cooperating with federal authorities in an attempt to protect himself. Rumors suggest that behind closed doors, he may have provided crucial evidence implicating others, including his wife. While the law prohibits him from testifying directly against her, the whispers indicate that he might have given up enough to seriously jeopardize Sunny's own legal standing. If the deal involves significant financial forfeiture, rumored to be around $500 million, it could leave both Sunny and Dr. Hostin in financial ruin.
Case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
Now, let's take a closer look at the potential role Sunny might have played. Known for her sharp legal analysis and fiery personality on The View, Sunny has steadfastly defended her husband against the allegations, calling them baseless and even hinting at possible defamation lawsuits. However, some insiders believe this public defense could be an attempt to cover up more uncomfortable truths. Could Sunny have known about, or even been involved in, the shady dealings her husband is accused of? Additionally, reports about the state of their marriage paint a troubling picture. Rumors suggest that the couple's relationship has been strained for some time, particularly since the legal battle began. Sources say that Dr. Hostin feels abandoned, accusing Sunny of focusing more on her career than on standing by him during his time of crisis. As the situation intensifies, rumors about Sunny's emotional distance from her husband and even speculations about a potential affair only fuel the gossip surrounding the couple's marriage. If true, this would add another layer of complexity to an already explosive situation.
Of Sunny Hostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a...
The lawsuit against Dr. Hostin involves claims that he performed unnecessary surgeries and billed exorbitant sums through New York's no-fault insurance system, defrauding the system to an enormous extent. The accusations are devastating. Patients with minor injuries were allegedly subjected to unnecessary procedures, racking up massive bills in the process. This is not a case of isolated incidents. The lawsuit spans nearly 700 pages and accuses Dr. Hostin of years of illegal practices, with dozens of other medical professionals allegedly involved in this sweeping network of fraud. the scope and gravity of the case have made it one of the most talked about legal battles in recent years.
It's just, I mean, Kat, you're married. Tom, you're married. If your husband's doing something, if he's allegedly doing something like this, you guys would know if your wives were up to.
For her part, Sunny has responded aggressively, attacking the insurance company involved in the case, calling their claims desperate and financially motivated. She has accused them of weaponizing her celebrity to tarnish her family's reputation. In one particularly defiant statement, she declared that her family would not be intimidated or harassed, and they would stand firm against these baseless accusations. However, critics have questioned whether this defiance is simply a smokescreen. Is it a bold attempt to deflect attention away from the growing questions about her own involvement in the alleged fraud?
Nefarious stuff. Let's just not forget who she is. She's been, for years, lecturing America about morality, inequality, systemic failure.
The timing of Dr. Hostin's alleged cooperation with federal authorities adds yet another layer of intrigue. As more of his co-defendants have begun to flip, it appears that Dr. Hostin realized his chances of escaping unscathed were dwindling. Rumors suggest that he is now cooperating with authorities to secure a lighter sentence, potentially offering up damning evidence in exchange for leniency. Though he is legally prevented from directly testifying against Sunny, the speculation is that his cooperation may have significant indirect consequences for her. This has sent shockwaves through both legal and media circles, with many wondering if the man Sunny once saw as her steadfast partner is now poised to be the key to her downfall.
So he was scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services.
Financial stakes involved are enormous. The lawsuit seeks damages of hundreds of millions, and the rumored asset forfeiture could potentially bankrupt Sunny and Emmanuel, leaving them with nothing. The couple's lavish lifestyle, including multi-million-dollar homes and their public image of privilege, could all come crashing down. Despite her public appearances on The View, where she projects calm and confidence, one must wonder how much longer Sunny can keep up this facade if the walls are truly closing in on her. The cracks are starting to show and the pressure is mounting.
Very serious crime. In fact, it's one of the largest, if not the largest, RICO case in New York's history.
The situation is even more complicated by the role Sunny has played in the public sphere. Known for her strong legal opinions and moral convictions, Sunny has made a career out of holding others accountable. But now, the tables have turned, and she finds herself under the microscope. If the rumors are true and Sunny has been indirectly implicated in her husband's alleged crimes, the consequences could be catastrophic not just for her personal life, but for her professional reputation as well. This isn't just about legal battles. It's about the potential unraveling of everything she has worked for, both personally and professionally.
Here's some news for you. The former First Lady has been noticeably absent on her husband's campaign trail.
As the drama surrounding Dr. Hostin's deal with the FBI continues to dominate the headlines, another legal firestorm is brewing around Sunny. Beyond the questions about her involvement in her husband's alleged fraud, Sunny is now facing her own set of legal challenges. From defamation lawsuits stemming from her outspoken opinions on The View, to the growing speculation about her future on the show, the pressure is mounting. Could this be the beginning of the end of Sunny Hostin's career? The legal battles she faces are only intensifying, and they are now casting a dark shadow over her future.
His humor, his personality, his kindness, he's very special.
One of the most high-profile lawsuits Sunny is involved in is a defamation suit brought against her by Senator John Fetterman. The Democratic senator from Pennsylvania has taken issue with comments Sunny made about him during a particularly heated debate on The View. Although the specific remarks are confidential, sources indicate that they were harsh enough to provoke a full-blown legal challenge. What's even more surprising is that Fetterman isn't just suing Sunny as an individual, he's also going after the producers of The View. His legal team argues that the show's producers failed to maintain proper oversight, allowing Sunny's comments to spiral into controversy. This lawsuit raises significant questions about the responsibility of media platforms and the boundaries of free speech in today's highly polarized environment.
Reluctant to comment on other people's marriages because I don't want anybody to comment on mine. But they've been married 19 years. And
As if the Fetterman lawsuit weren't enough, a new bombshell has dropped. Reports indicate that Melania Trump is also suing Sunny. According to rumors, Sunny made comments about Melania's personal life during an on-air segment that were perceived as deeply offensive by the Trump family. This isn't the first time Melania has found herself the subject of discussion on The View, but it seems that this time, the First Lady has had enough. If the lawsuit is true, it would be another major legal headache for Sunny, potentially costing millions and further complicating her already tumultuous situation.
Delusion of saying that he has kindness in his heart. He's so mean.
Joy, she called him positive.
He's the meanest president we've ever had. And I was around when Nixon was.
The speculation surrounding the alleged Melania Trump lawsuit is nothing short of headline grabbing, with the First Lady now involved in a legal battle with one of the most visible TV personalities in America. The stakes couldn't be higher. Some experts believe this lawsuit may be part of a broader strategy by the Trump team to send a message to the media industry at large. If that's the case, it could have far-reaching implications for the way public figures like Sunny Hostin are held accountable for their words.
I was like to DJ, that was true.
He is
Give me
mean.
one show too.
He's mean to the Haitians. He's mean to women. He's mean to immigrants.
Everybody.
He's mean to everybody.
As these lawsuits mount, questions are emerging about the impact on The View itself. The show, which reaches millions of viewers daily, is now under a microscope as critics debate whether it has become too reckless in its approach to controversial topics. Insiders claim that the network behind The View, ABC, is growing increasingly concerned about the negative publicity surrounding its most outspoken star. There's even speculation that Sunny's position on the show could be at risk if the lawsuits continue to pile up. Will ABC distance itself from one of its most controversial personalities? Or will it double down on its commitment to free speech? Only time will tell.
If she were a liberal, self-made millionaire migrant model who speaks 5 languages, she'd have her name on a federal building right now. No.
The legal battles ahead will have significant consequences for Sunny, but they also raise important questions about the role of public figures in shaping discourse and the power of the media in influencing public opinion. Are shows like The View fostering meaningful conversations, or have they become breeding grounds for sensationalism and controversy? The outcome of Sunny's lawsuits will likely set a precedent for how media personalities are held accountable for their words and actions, and the stakes are incredibly high.
I went in a different direction, but I love the fact that, Manny is younger and he's
How
very
much younger is he?
Just a little bit.
He's like 1 year, isn't he?
Like a month or a year or 10 years?
No,
5 years.
It's more than a year. Anyway, it's not about...
The legal battles ahead will have significant consequences for Sunny, but they also raise important questions about the role of public figures in shaping discourse and the power of the media in influencing public opinion. Are shows like The View fostering meaningful conversations, or have they become breeding grounds for sensationalism and controversy? The outcome of Sunny's lawsuits will likely set a precedent for how media personalities are held accountable for their words and actions, and the stakes are incredibly high.
She didn't really know what was going on, right? Which is what she's probably going to say later. Oh, I had no idea what my husband and his associates were doing. We'll wait and see what that is, but I think it's pretty freaking ironic.
Sunny Hostin finds herself at a crossroads. The lawsuits, rumors, and controversies surrounding her personal and professional life are all pieces of a larger puzzle that could fundamentally change her career and legacy. Will she emerge from this storm stronger than ever, or will she become just another casualty of the high-stakes world of media and celebrity? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, this story is far from over. What do you think? Is Sunny a victim of circumstance, or has she brought this chaos upon herself? That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We'd be very grateful.